So hello and welcome to a weekly vlog video on my houseplants. This time around I thought I'll cover the journey of my full week, Monday through the weekend, and take you through everything that I do with my houseplants and otherwise. So it'll be quite interesting. So do let me know if you'd like to watch more of this, if this is the kind of content that interests you. I have tried to cover everything up, my routine, my schedule, my houseplant chores, and give you a basic sneak peek into my life. So I hope you like it. A lot of interesting updates are a part of this video on my houseplants, my IKEA greenhouse cabinet, and otherwise, so do watch it. If you're new here, thank you so much for joining me. I make houseplant videos and at times some other interesting YouTube videos, so do subscribe to the channel. And if you're returning back here from my other videos and you're a subscriber, thank you so much. It means a lot. Hello and welcome to my weekly vlog. So today is Monday and it's already afternoon. It's already about roughly going to be 1 p.m. now, and I just got off my office meeting. So far, the only thing I've managed to do is have my breakfast, which is my quantified breakfast as per my fitness plan, and try this very new awesome iced Americano coffee, which has been so amazing. It's been actually great. It's a cold version of the Americano and it is actually giving me a better kick than a normal coffee, so I'm really going to try these more often. I've been seeing so many people try these. It's been like I've seen a ton of YouTube videos and Instagram reels on these, and I really wanted to try it, and today was the first time I tried it. Really great, good kick, love it. And so far I haven't done any of the plant chores. I have a few. I have to even go and have a look at them. I couldn't do that so far. Typically I spend some time in the morning to check how they are doing, if there are any new growth points and things like those. So I'll be doing that next, and I will catch you guys later. So a quick update to you guys. Really wanted to show this new queen leaf. It's still growing up. It's still, as you can see, very light in color, so it is still going to become way bigger, I feel. The totem is still trying to unfurl its newest leaf, and my El Choco Red is here. It is coming back from the dead. Lot of new growth points. All the spots, won't really go near it, don't want to damage it, and just wanted to take a moment for this beautiful perfect leaf. It's been such a dream, so velvety, and the shine is just lovely. I can see the shine of it even from far away, and the velvety dark look, it's just so beautiful to see. And there is a new growth point on this plant I received from my plant mail, so maybe I can focus on it. So we have a new growth point there. Clarinorium is left with one tiny leaf, the other one is going out. I'm talking about this one here. I think I can just remove it. It's out. This one's done its time. Now I have the smallest ever Anthurium clarinorium plant. Rest of the guys are doing fine. It was very hot in here. It was actually warm, like proper warm. So now I've switched off the fan to make it cool down a bit. Humidity is, it was 80 when I opened it. Now it's 75, and it was some 30 degrees. Now it's 29.6. But I've also opened the door. For some reason, I feel the bottom shelf is operating a bit differently than the top shelf. Like the top shelf plants always do better. I feel the humidity is better on top, and the bottom one I feel, or maybe it's the type of plants which are here which absorb the humidity levels differently, so I see the growth differently. For some reason my Thai con isn't doing much. It has lost 2 leaves, and the leaf it is pregnant with won't really come out. It's there, but yeah, so that's what I have observed so far now that I was with my plants. So I don't know if I'll be doing any plant things today because there's a bit of work. Of course, I will continue to check them over the day and maybe water them or do some pruning or something like that. But apart from that, I don't even know if I can shoot anymore because there's some construction work which has started on the floor above and it's just too noisy right now to do anything. So I think I'm just gonna head for my lunch now, which is actually my quantified lunch. Everything I eat is measured and decided along with my coach. It's a very simple way of doing it, but I will be doing that right now. I have to eat on time. It's a part of the whole fitness journey that I must eat on time, as per the quantities prescribed by my coach. So I'm gonna do that next, and let's see what else can happen in the day. We will find out soon. Hello and welcome back. It's about 4:15 now, and in terms of plant things that I did today was to water my very dehydrated pothos, my marble queen pothos. As you can see, it is almost gone. It's like in a very bad condition. So I changed its place. I used to keep it indoors in my living room right next to the cabinet on my open shelf, but I realized I thought it needs more sunlight and I changed its spot, and I ended up putting it in a window where it was too hot. It got hit by direct sunlight, and this is what happened. I didn't water it. I'm sure that it will be fine. I have watered it after I saw what was going on, and it's in a really droopy, bad condition because of no water and a lot of heat. So we'll see maybe in a day or two what happens. I just used regular tap water to water it, but yeah, that's what I thought I will show to you guys. My bad, completely my bad. I'm gonna change back its spot once it recovers. Until then, I'm just gonna keep it in a very soft, light, low spot. And yeah, time for my next tea of the day. This is going to be my second tea, which I'm gonna make now. So that's what's happening right now. So other thing I want to show is my blue myrtle cactus. What happened today in the afternoon, which I wanted to document, was that it fell. It totally came out of its pot. So it is in a cactus mix. So that's the kind of mix it is in. And of course it was a bit loose and it fell. Not my fault, but it fell, and I repotted it very quickly. I just put it back in. I watered it after many weeks, I believe. So it got watered today and it's doing well. It's got about an inch of growth, and yeah, that's all that I wanted to document that happened today. Now changing its place, I'm putting it here in my northeast facing window. I'm gonna place it here. Earlier it was in the west facing window, but now it will be here with the rest of my rehab plants because I have no space and it needs good sunlight, and I don't want to place it where it was because it would keep falling from there again, so I didn't want that. But yeah, looks good, looks fine. just wanted to show you my new coffee, which is the country bean strawberry cheesecake flavored coffee. And I was so surprised to find this, and I love the taste, and that's what I'm having in my office today. Okay, so I have just realized that I can now chop off this leaf, so which is what I'm gonna do. It's totally bleached out and I think I can remove it. It's crispy on the edges, there's no color left, whereas my new leaf is perfect. So let's do that. I'm gonna chop this old leaf off. So finally, this plant is all new healthy leaves. All the old leaves have been chopped off over time and there's a beautiful new bloom. So that's pretty cool. Good morning and happy weekend. We have finally covered the whole week, and this will be, I think, the last day that I want to cover in the weekly vlog with my plant updates, and there are a few which I want to talk about for sure. So this leaf which we saw on day 1, look at it now. It is grown so big. This is my Anthurium queen, and if you remember from Monday, the leaf has sized up so much and it's still expanding, so it's right there behind, and we have a new growth point at my philodendron totem. This leaf has become much better, hardened up basically now. And the other update I want to show is this leaf on my Friday comb, which has also sized up a lot, and there's that new leaf there. Let me see if I can show it. Yeah, so we have a lot of stuff going on here and here as well on my El Choco Red. If you remember, I showed that it was kind of trying to push out new growth points, and they've all pushed out new leaves. And another amazing update is on this Anthurium, the one I received in my plant mail. Of course, this leaf is damaged, but look at that. There is a new leaf right there and a growth point which is continuously growing. To be honest, I have to inform about something on this plant. It fell down, and that time we didn't have that leaf, we just had this growth point, and I thought I'll lose that growth point, but it's perfectly fine. It did not get damaged. But of course this old leaf is gonna go, that's fine, but I'm so happy to see those 2 new growth points working on it simultaneously. And that's my Alocasia Black Velvet, which I put into pon. I think if you see the top, it is now trying to push out a new leaf, so happy about that. My Anthurium is trying to push out a new leaf. Can't show it right now, but there's a new leaf growth point coming in here. And something else I want to show is this beautiful Monstera Escalado leaf, which is trying to unfurl. So happy about that, really excited. It also has this growth point here on that other stump, if you can see there. I'm waiting for it to start growing much better. And I think, yeah, that's all the updates down here. I just wanted to show this plant. It is all fine now. If you remember from my day one, it had totally become floppy, and the heat and no watering, but mainly heat, of course, got it really bad, but it's all perked up. So that's pretty cool. So I'm finally gonna get down to cleaning the Monstera leaves, which are so dirty. It's been a while, but I really need to clean these, which I'll do right away. Also, I need to chop off this leaf on my philodendron Perzo red, so just gonna do that. I have sort of clumped all the leaves in this now.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go.
Alright, so I'll be wrapping up my week here. That was as realistic a picture that could have been into my life, a sneak peek of what I do in a week, and that's how the whole week was. Of course, I would have loved to do more houseplant chores, which couldn't happen this week, where I wanted to restart a few plants. So maybe that's going to be the next video. And I just hope you enjoyed this. It's something very new that I'm trying for the first time. I have always wanted to do vlog videos even before I started this channel, and I thought that could be my first video where I do a vlog, but I'm happy either ways how the channel is going right now. So do let me know if you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. So just a quick one more sneak peek. If you've watched this right to the end, I have a little something here. I wanted to show you some more updates of my greenhouse cabinet. So the thing that I want to show is, and I think there are three things I want to show. So the Anthurium Queen we saw in the beginning of this vlog, and look how big it is now, and look at those veins. I'm so happy with the kind of progress I've got on this leaf. It's definitely going to get bigger than the original leaf it came with, and this is still growing, it's still hardening up, it's still very light in color, which means it's still expanding. So very happy. You can compare the 3 different times I've shown this leaf in this very video. The other thing I wanted to show was this Anthurium, which I was gifted in my plant mail video, and look at that tiny little leaf. That's an Anthurium leaf. I don't know which hybrid it is, possibly some Magnificum hybrid, and we'll know soon. And there's another growth point on the right there, and I don't know if you can notice, but next to the charcoal here, there is one more growth point right in the center of the screen. So really happy with this. Third thing is this fried egg leaf, how big it's gotten again from the beginning of the video to now. And there is this new leaf, the new fried egg leaf. So this corm is doing really well. I think it's developing into a proper plant. And now that we're talking of the corm, just last update on the Jacqueline corms. Again, you can compare the status of these from my last videos. So yep, that's all I wanted to capture, and thank you so much. Bye bye.